I want to give you the opportunity to try to win back my vote. Okay. Your, let me say, action and maybe inaction during your presidency and the last few years sort of, was a little disturbing to me. What happened during January 6th and the fact that, you waited so long to take action while your supporters were attacking the Capitol. Coronavirus, I thought the public was misled during coronavirus, and that many more lives could have been saved if we would have been informed better. And also people in your administration who don't support you. I'm curious how people so close to you and your administration no longer want to support you, so why would I want to support you? If you would answer these questions for me, I would really appreciate it and give you the opportunity. There's, your own vice president doesn't want to support you now.
Thank you, Ramiro.
So the people that don't support a very small portion. We have a tremendous, about 97% of the people in the administration support me. But because it's me, somebody doesn't support, they get a little publicity. The vice president, I disagree with him on what he did. I totally disagreed with him on what he did. Very importantly, you had hundreds of thousands of people come to Washington. They didn't come because of me. They came because of the election. They thought the election was a rigged election, and that's why they came. Some of those people went down to the Capitol. I said peacefully and patriotically, nothing done wrong at all, nothing done wrong. And action was taken, strong action. Ashley Babbitt was killed. Nobody was killed. There were no guns
Right.
down there. We didn't have guns. The others had guns, but we didn't have guns. And when I say we, these are people that walked down. This was a tiny percentage of the overall, which nobody sees and nobody shows. But that was a day of love from the standpoint of the millions.
Right.
It's like hundreds of thousands. It could have been the largest group I've ever spoken before. They asked me to speak. I went and I spoke. And I used the term peacefully and patriotically. If you look at the Democrats, what they say, you look at Maxine Waters and you look at Hillary Clinton. And
Yeah. This guy is totally and completely unfit for president. You can see not even the person registered or used to be registered Republican, not buying it for 1 second. Saying that January 6th was a day of love is some of the most dystopian. Talk about Orwellian. The right likes to use the word Orwellian these days. They have no idea what it actually means. That's some of the most Orwellian stuff you could potentially hear. Everyone who saw that, we know what happened on that day. A day of hate, not a day of love. You can hear it for yourself. Definitely not convincing this guy, saying nobody was killed and then Ashley Babbitt was killed in the same sentence. And then several of the officers in that day actually went on. A couple of them committed suicide, I think, tragically. It was Donald Trump who perpetuated the big lie that riled up the people that came and went to see him that day. Of course, they went to see him that day. He was the one that organized that event. And the entire purpose of it was to disrupt and delay the peaceful transfer of power, to pressure Mike Pence into doing what Trump says was the wrong thing, and which obviously is the constitutional thing to do, which is to just certify the election. We know this, right? People who are aware. So any effort to downplay this horrific event or to try to whitewash it or to support this man is an absolute tragedy. So this was a very interesting event. There will probably be more clips coming out, but this is one that caught my attention. So Trump not doing himself any favors on Univision. I don't think he has curried any favor. So let me know what you guys think. And yeah.